The December 6, 2016 general session of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brown.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Excellent. All right. So we need the approval of a lot of minutes. Let's see. Need an approval of the minutes of the August 4th, 2015, October. No?
You got, what do you have? Here.
I have the agenda that was sitting in front of me when I showed up.
I will give you a new one.
Excellent. Oh, well, because this one's
Here are three minutes to be approved.
3 minutes. So
It's
there's
a
like,
lot, but three is
there's
not
like
bad.
8 on this other agenda, so I'm glad we're not
Yes.
doing that. All right, so, you know what, do me a favor, Antoine, do something with that so I don't refer
Recycle.
back to it at some point. So we're still here for the general session of December 6, 2006. We need an approval of the minutes of October 11th, October 18th, and October 25th, 2016 general sessions.
I will move for approval of those minutes.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
The minutes have been approved.
Excellent. All right, to the clerk of courts.
Resolution number 858-16, resolution authorizing a contract extension to lease office space for the Clerk of Courts South Auto Title Office in the amount of $167,692.80.
Good morning, Commissioners. Sean Reeder, Fiscal Officer for the Clerk of Courts. The Clerk's Office is requesting approval to extend an existing contract at the location of 45 Great Southern Boulevard for office space. All terms and conditions still remain the same with the existing contract.
I'll move approval of resolution 858-16.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 858-16 has been adopted.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Commissioners.
All right, Common Pleas Court.
Resolution number 859-16, resolution authorizing a third contract extension with Redwood Toxicology Laboratory Incorporated to provide drug testing in the amount of $135,000.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kimberly Canada, Director of Finance for the Common Pleas Court, and with me is Lori Franciscan, Chief Probation Officer. This resolution approves the third allowable contract extension with 1 year extension remaining for the drug testing services with Redwood Toxicology. The original contract was approved in November 2013 and then modified in October of 2014. With the exception of that modification, all other items are still the same pricing as well as the contract requirements. Pending any questions, we request your approval.
Happy to move for approval of resolution 859-16.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 859-16 has been adopted.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Domestic Relations Court.
Resolution number 860-16, resolution authorizing a contract extension and modification with Airmark Correctional Services LLC for the Franklin County Juvenile Detention Facility in the amount of $300,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Barb Reeves, Deputy Director. This resolution is requesting a contract extension with Airmark along with a price increase of 7 cents per meal. Competitive bids were originally received by the Purchasing Department in 2005, which allows for a price increase based on the Consumer Price Index on the food away from home category. Additionally, the court is requesting a modification to the meals to eliminate soy-based products from the menu and replace them with poultry and beef-based products, which would allow for a cost increase of 4 cents per meal. Pending any questions, the court requests the approval of this resolution.
I'll move approval of resolution 860-16.
Sorry. Second that.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 860-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks. Child and Family Services.
Resolution number 861-16, resolution authorizing the Franklin County Administrator to execute an affiliation agreement on behalf of the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services, and to enter into an agreement between FCDJFS and the Ohio State University College of Social Work for unpaid internship services.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lance Porter, representing Job and Family Services. OSU has a program for professional development as part of its requirements leading to a degree from the College of Social Work. Our agency can assist by offering a work site in return for receiving much-needed assistance processing cases and applications. We're expecting up to 2 interns per semester, and the undergraduate interns will receive 10 credit hours for 28 hours of their field education. If any questions, I ask for the approval of this resolution.
This is great. They'll get great experience.
May even find some employees out of this.
This is wonderful. They'll see what the work really is.
Yes, exactly.
That's good. I'm happy to move for approval of Resolution 86116.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 861-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lance. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 862-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for December B. Velez and Jason J. Velez to 7166 Crofton Court, Reynoldsburg, Ohio, 43068.
Good morning, Commissioners. James Schimmer from Economic Development and Planning. I'm joined at the dais by Jamie Edwards, my assistant, who will take you through the 10 of these.
Good morning.
Good morning.
December and Jason Velez received $2,370 in April of 2009. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move approval of 86216.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 862-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 863-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Charles Meade at 5353 Evans Drive, Pleasant Township, Franklin County, Ohio, 43123.
Charles Meade received $2,590 in May of 2006. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move approval of 86316.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 863-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 864-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Kathy Looney at 3555 Tremaine Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43232.
Kathy Looney received $11,000 in June of 1986. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move approval of 86416.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 864-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 865-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Chris Gibson at 5400 West Grove Drive, Columbus, Ohio, 43228.
Chris Gibson received $4,149.90 in July of 2013. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. Pending any questions, the taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move approval of 86516.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 865-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 866-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Manette McGuire at 5023 Taunton Way, Columbus, Ohio, 43228.
Manette McGuire received $15,000 in August of 2013. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be released. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move for passage of 866-16.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 866-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 867-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Lillian Vicky Sloan at 3429 Devon Road, Grove City, Ohio, 43123.
Lillian Vicky Sloan received $15,000 in April of 2010. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be released. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move approval of 867-16.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 867-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 868-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Joseph and Allison Harbert at 2355 Chinquo Street, Grove City, Ohio, 43123.
Joseph and Allison Harbert received $5,300 in July of 2008. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move for passage of 868-16.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 868-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 869-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Colleen Payne at 1221 Wood Park Drive, Galloway, Ohio, 43119.
Colleen Payne received $13,100 in February of 1994. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move for passage of 869-16.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 869-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 870-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Sabina Bain at 264 Oxford Oak Drive, Black Lake, Ohio, 43004.
Sabina Bain received $5,180 in February of 2014. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
I'll move for passage of 870-16.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 870-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 871-16, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Shelley Johnson at 2142 Poplar Street, Columbus, Ohio, 43207.
Shelley Johnson received $4,700 in August of 2007. The obligations of the housing program have been fulfilled and the mortgage should be discharged. The taxes are paid in current. Pending any questions, I request your approval.
Move for passage of 871-16.
Second.
Moved in second in voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 871-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 872-16, resolution authorizing payment to the Columbus Regional Airport Authority in support of the air traffic control project at Rickenbacker International Airport.
Commissioners, I'm very pleased to bring this resolution forward this morning. The county is committed $1.75 million to the Rickenbacker Regional to the Columbus Regional Airport Authority in support of an air traffic control project that relates to a new air traffic control tower down at Rickenbacker. The Board of Commissioners is authorized to make expenditures in support of the Regional Airport Authority pursuant to 4582.023 of the revised code. Commissioners, you will recall that that was an important project because what it did allow was the Airport Authority to participate in a private sector project, which has added 100,000 square foot of warehouse space right on the airfield. So it's been a very important part of it. For the general public, we'll always remember to tell folks that the airport itself, just the facility at Rickenbacker, supports about 5,000 jobs. The Rickenbacker area supports about 20,000 jobs, and that's about a $2.8 billion input to our economy locally. So this particular project was important because it updated a 45-year-old facility, I believe, or maybe even a little older than that, but with the best technology that we have, and that's what Rickenbacker deserves. So I'd ask for your approval of this resolution this morning. Kirsten Easterday is in the office, or in the audience as well, and if you have any questions, she would be available, I'm sure.
Anything to add, Kristen?
Kristen?
Just thank you for your continued support for the region. Director Schimmer didn't mention.
You wanna come on up and, sorry, that way he can get it into the record.
This is one of many significant investments. Oh, thank you. And so even though this one is $1.75 million, which specifically went to the tower at a critical time when we were looking to invest also in the air cargo terminal building so that we could continue to grow. In total, the county has provided over $140 million over the years. So thank you for your continued investment in the area.
Thank you. It's been a great return on investment. Thank you.
And there are flights going out of Rickenbacker to various places.
Yes.
So, you know, to good places.
I'll add on to that. Yes, we have Allegiant doing passenger travel down there, but just a few years ago, we did not have any scheduled weekly flights. We had periodic charter flights, a couple hundred a year. Now we not only have over 500 charter flights on an annual basis, but we have 12 weekly scheduled flights. So in and out, and they aren't just importing anymore. They're full of exported goods.
Right.
We actually had to turn folks away this past week because we didn't have capacity for exporting. So hopefully we'll have more flights on the way.
That's
Yeah,
true.
good problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
Kristen, you've been a real strategic part of the Metropolitan Export Initiative that we've engaged in here, and this is really proof of the fruition of that initiative as well. Jim, our Director of Economic Development, has also been a strategic part of that export initiative, and I hope that that will just continue to grow, and we certainly will need to build that capacity from what you're saying right now. That's great.
Definitely. We're going on mission trips. Actually, we have a couple of folks down in Cincinnati, and they were part of the efforts that we went on a tour last week, and we saw 6 ginormous GE engines being loaded that came out of Cincinnati. They could have shipped out of there or gone to Chicago. They came to Columbus, and they were shipped to Seattle to be put in Boeing flights. So people are choosing Rickenbacker.
That's great. That's jobs right here.
Yep.
Great.
And Kristen has the great ability to put forward these technical terms in terms of airplane engine, ginormous.
Enormous. We all know what that means.
I got the lingo
We
down.
all know. That's great.
They are ginormous, and so too is David Whitaker mentioned this to me yesterday. We have 70 million square feet of warehouse space down in that area, so it's just tremendous.
Ginormous.
It's ginormous.
Yeah.
That might be our new tagline. It's ginormous.
Thank
Kristen
you.
putting that OU education to work. You know. Go Bobcats.
I will move for passage of
That was
resolution
shameless.
87216.
Second.
That
Moved
was
and seconded,
shameless.
voting.
That was
Commissioner
shameless.
Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 872-16
Thank you very
has
much.
been adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 873-16, resolution authorizing acceptance of partial payment for proof of loss for damages resulting from an act of vandalism at property located at 300 West Broad Street, Columbus, Ohio, former location of the Franklin County Veterans Memorial.
Here comes our Notre Dame education.
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioners. This act, with Public Facilities Management, Jim Goodnum. This action is an effort to put a cap on some old history In March of 2015, we were in the middle of demolition activities at the old Veterans Memorial Building. In an after-hours act of vandalism, an individual punctured a transformer staged for equipment. The transformer fluid spilled onto the paved surfaces on the site, creating an environmental hazard. On the day the vandalism was discovered, we immediately initiated a cleanup action, remediating the site by removing contaminated asphalt, concrete, soil, etc. All the work was conducted while being monitored by the EPA. Now, 19 months later, this action allows us to recover any monies available to us under the provisions of our insurance policy for acts of vandalism. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this action.
I will move approval of Resolution 873-16.
Thanks for all of your hard work on this. Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 873-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Human Resources.
Resolution number 874-16, resolution approving personnel actions.
Good morning, Commissioners. Rob Young representing Human Resources. Have the following personnel actions this week. Department of Job and Family Services, 1 resignation. Public Facilities Management, 1 resignation. And we have 374 rate increases for our AFSCME and Teamster, AFSCME and Teamster union members. It's the last year of their contracts. Pending any questions, I request approval of the resolution.
Move approval of 874-16.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 874-16 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Purchasing Department.
Resolution number 875-16, resolution authorizing a contract modification with Dunbar Armored Incorporated for armored carrier services.
Good morning, Commissioners. Carl Cuthbert representing the Purchasing Department. Commissioners, this is a countywide contract that was awarded to Dunbar Armored Incorporated on August 6, 2013 under Resolution 61513. It was extended under Resolution 72615 on September 29th. It was modified under Resolution 1316 in January 2016 to provide armored courier services for the treasurer, child support, the clerk of courts, and the clerk of courts auto title probation locations and the probate court. This modification is necessary as the clerk of courts has implemented a cash vault system at their auto title west location, which allows them to reduce the number of pickups at that location. The service will be reduced from 5 days a week of service to 2 days a week service. This will allow us to reduce the monthly service fees from $402.34 a month to $265.18 a month at the Auto Title West location. Sean Rader is here from the Clerk of Courts Auto Title area if you have any questions you might want to ask him. Otherwise, we recommend approval of this resolution.
I think we figured it all out in briefing the other day. I missed you, but I asked a lot of questions and then answered them myself, so. No, I think it's fine. Thanks.
I'll move approval of Resolution 875-16.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady. Resolution number 875-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 876-16, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $4,949,164.89.
Commissioners, this resolution requests your approval of 216 purchase orders. These purchase orders have been pre-certified as availability of funds by the county auditor. And Commissioners, I do want to remind you, this is the last PO resolution for the year. And if there are no questions, we recommend approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 876-16, and I hope this doesn't mean we're not going to see you the rest of the year.
Well, not up here, but I'll be around the halls.
Okay.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 876-16 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thanks, Carl. Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 877-16, resolution authorizing appropriation adjustments for the county's wellness incentive and public transportation benefits program, termination payouts, worker compensation expenses, and to offset budgeted vacancy reductions.
Good morning, Commissioners. Zach Tiller, Franklin County Office of Management and Budget. This is our annual resolution to ensure that agencies are able to meet their year-end payroll obligations. This year, the resolution authorizes transfers within the general fund of $5,460,392 across 9 agencies, non-general fund transfers of $76,202 among 9 funds across 8 agencies, and non-general fund supplemental appropriations of $41,275 across 2 agencies. Pending any questions, would ask for your approval of this resolution.
And Zach, you're comfortable with this as we go into our next budget that we're looking?
Yes, Commissioner.
Right. I move approval of Resolution 87716.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 877-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 878-16, resolution authorizing the county administrator to enter into a First Amendment to the Memorandum of Understanding between the Franklin County Board of Commissioners and the National Association of Counties regarding Franklin County hosting the NACO Annual Conference and Exposition in July 2017.
Good morning, Commissioners. Chris Long, Deputy County Administrator. As you know, in 2017, we'll be hosting the NACO Annual Conference and Exposition. In 2013, with Resolution 427, this board approved a memorandum of understanding with NACO outlining the agreement between the parties, and this resolution will authorize the county administrator to enter into an amendment to clarify certain issues around transportation and mobile workshops and the like. As you know, the National Conference provides an opportunity for county officials from across the nation to strategize on policies affecting counties, share ideas and best practices on economic growth, arts and culture, energy policy, health and human services, transportation and justice issues, and as many as 3,000 elected and appointed county officials, exhibitors, and presenters will be here in our county with more than 9,000 hotel room nights at area hotels, having an economic impact of nearly $8 million in Central Ohio. Pending any questions, would recommend your approval.
I will move for approval of Resolution 87816.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 878-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, are there any journalizations in
There
there?
are none.
All right, well, then that concludes our business for today. We'll see everybody next week.
Are there any budget hearings today?